And I just wanted to touch on really briefly. So as far as it being like incarceration, so what a lot of people don't realize is the prison experience is very psychological. And one of the things that I experienced both in prison and now on parole is something called infantilization. And if you've never heard of it, I highly encourage you to look it up because it is a huge thing. Basically, you're treated like you can't care for yourself, you can't make decisions for yourself. Someone has to walk you through every single thing. Every time they get an opportunity, they try to strip you of any autonomy that you have. And so that definitely continues with being on parole. You're questioned about things, you're forced to present documentation about whether or not you've spoken to a counselor when they know you've had a counseling session. Well, what did you speak about? And did you make sure that you tell this? And I understand that it seems like you are adjusting well, but I want you to call me every single week just so I can be sure, even though by policy you're only supposed to see me once a year. And so it's those little microaggressions that say, I don't think you can take care of yourself. I think that I have to just lord over every single aspect of your life. And so in that sense, psychologically, it is a lot like still being in prison. And for some people, that can be detrimental. It can be made to feel, well, I don't feel empowered. I don't feel confident that I can make the right decisions without someone walking me through every single decision. So I think it's actually dangerous. So.
How do you feel prison changed you as a person?
So one of the biggest changes as a person is I was able to see how my actions affect other people. I was 16 years old when I first was incarcerated. I wasn't thinking beyond, impulse. And so starting to see like how I can do something that affects every single person in this audience, just being a good steward of my actions, being more responsible, being accountable, that's a very big thing. Really thinking through things instead of just reacting. And that, I would say, is one of the biggest things from prison. I think being in prison, like maybe you guys can relate, it's kind of like a chess game. So anything that you do, you're always going to have to think, okay, well, what can happen from this, and what will this person say, and what will that person react, and how can I get this person? So it forces you to think in those terms. So.